Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. So we are back the next morning. I did do some planting. Okay, so we have a letter from Wallace. Haven't you adapted well here? I'm sorry I didn't have time to come see you myself. People from all over the world come to our town and set up stalls in the market in front of the guild every weekend. You can come and have a look during the day if you'd like to. Cool. Cat, my lord. Oh, Amy, I don't think we've met her. I will wait for you in the church garden. Everything is fate. I got something important to tell you. That must be the gardener. Oh, okay. So let's take a look at our... We have a lot of watering to do. Oh. Go ahead and refill. Guess let's feed our chicken again. I don't have any more. I bought 10. I guess 10. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna water. We have iron ore. We do. I wonder if we can upgrade our watering can again. One's a different color again. It looks silver though, instead of gold this time. When I watered the plants for the first time, sometimes there would be a rainbow that would like spawn over it for a second. And I think that means that it's gonna be a special one. Like that. You see the rainbow? Just like that. So that one's gonna be special, even though it's not a different color. We out of water? We're out of water. There we go. Okay. Let's head to the market and see if there's anything interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go Guild Station. Oh wow, look at all these. Market. Cactus. What are you looking at? V switch information. Expected salary. Wait, we can hire them? I don't really know what that's about. William. Fresh fish, steamed and fried, soup and barbecue are all the best. So we can buy 10. Are you... Only the town mayor can recruit members. Do we become mayor eventually? The businessman from Trade City. He has such an easygoing personality that if you praise him a bit, he will give you a 90% even... Okay, it stops there. 3,000 a month. Okay, so it looks like you can invite them to stay. Cabbage noodles. Agree to join. Unknown traveler, no matter where they went, looked like a passerby. Okay. Walid? Pineapple seeds. 41-member organization. There was a quarrel when doing business with a customer named Alibaba. In a rage. A and C. 1,000 a month. So you're supposed to, I think you're supposed to become friends with them a little bit. Willy. Yep, see Willy FP increased. Silver salmon. Do sell quite a bit of stuff. Arslan? 9,000 for shining cactus fruit. Jason? Wheat? Mod? Just hanging out. Doing his thing. Burpees in the grass, basically. Red bean puree. Purple gourd. Ah, the fish are still moving. Okay. Interesting. And there's like balloons and everything. It's super festive. Let's see what the board has. Nope, nope, and nope. Oh, we haven't met... Oh, I guess his name is King. Let's see. I think he lives at this... Yeah, King Folk House. Isn't there like a mansion up here? Oh, there's a... Where am I? Okay. Let's take the station up there. We have not met him yet. Oh. Okay. So he should be right here. It is a big house. Not here, though. Oh, that's right. We can look at the map and see NPCs. Wow, okay. Outgoing sheriff, pig cart owner. Pauline and Lind both have quests for me. I don't see King anywhere. No, that's Clock. Gardener. That's right, we need to meet the gardener. I don't imagine the doctor or GUA restaurant owner ever really leave their spots. Okay, I don't know if King is even in this game. Alright, let's go meet the gardener, unless, you know, like the gardener just decides to introduce themselves one day. Alright, let's take the... Let's head down toward the garden. Guild station, right? I think that takes us right about. Gardener is... Here. Okay, so it is up by the... Oh, we're in the orchard. Where am I going? the wrong direction. I need to go here. Alright, go straight north. Alright, here's the garden. Oh, that's Becky. Oh, that's her. I think. What do you do, Cat? You came a little earlier than I saw. Why do you know my name? My name is Amy. I'm a gardener in this small town. I'm an ordinary flower seller. At the same time, I am also the foresight of the future. I know your name in the future and that we will meet today. Whether you believe me or not, fate will go on according to the established outcome because fate is invincible. At least no one can go against fate. So you mean it seems that someone can go against fate? I will see the future in the form of dreams. Usually the closer the future is, the clearer it is, just like personal experience. But your future is not like this. Even the future you saw yesterday is vague, like it will disappear at any time. This is the first time I've encountered this situation since I awakened my ability, but we still met here. Maybe I'm the one who can change my destiny? So is fate inevitable? Is this your dream? Maybe I'm the one that can change my destiny. Although I don't want to hit you, fate is not so easy to change. Sorry, I shouldn't talk about this topic. Okay, forget it. You seem to have the power to explore other people's hearts. In the future I see, there is a person in the town whose heart door is about to open because of you. Try to find that person. May the goddess bless you. Ooh, does that mean I can marry somebody? After favorability reaching a certain value, you can press R to enter the character's inner space. Wait, there was a chart that I saw. F. These guys have a relationship of some kind. But there was like a weird settings. Selection 5.3%. Didn't I get there the first time? Oh, this? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I think these people here in the purple are the ones I'm more familiar with. What happens if I get familiar with, like, all of them? Mod. Oh, I haven't really talked to Pora much. Sakona. Hegex. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Huan and Clock are the two I'm working toward wooing. Okay, so we've met her. Now I'm kind of interested about this heart opening mechanic. I was actually going to end this demo playthrough at this episode, but not going to happen. Let's go talk to Clock. Let's see where Clock is. X. Clock is way out here, back at the mine. Okay. That pig took like a little detour, like, nope, couldn't go this way. There he is. Stay away, I don't like being close to people. Inner world, R. In the inner world, you can have a variety of interactions with characters, including observation, talking, topic. Through interaction, you have the opportunity to explore the inner secrets of the characters. Oh, this is cool. This is super cool. When the cursor changes dynamically, you can click there to interact with the character, but when the red exclamation mark appears, your behavior may irritate the character. In taking mode, you can try to take some props of the character, but failure will increase the warning value of the character. When the warning value of the character reaches 100, his inner world will reject you. Okay, let's see what this means. Look into his eyes. Gloomy eyes, some of which blocked by hair. Should I help him fix his hair? Can I help you with your hair? It's none of your business. Alertness increased by 30. It seems like he doesn't like people. Oh, I missed that. Okay. Talk to clock. Hidden sword. Oh, okay. Don't pry there. The exclamation point. Like, don't. Hidden sword. There seems to be something stuck in here. Let's have a talk. Can I... Do I hit enter for this? F? No. Z? Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's talk first. How do I do this? Ooh, date is on there. Enter is okay. Oh, here we go. Gotta WASD it and then hit enter. I got nothing to say. Another way to start his conversation. Okay. Z. Nope. F, check. Let's go back to check. Opal gained, sapphire gained, hidden sword. V. Take. No, let's go back to F, check. There we go. Get that undone. Now let's go to V. Take success rate 5%. 1%. Take his sword. Success rate, I don't know. That's his necklace. I don't want to take anything. I don't check his... It's got like a thing on his bag here. He does not want you checking. Doesn't want you touching that lantern, that's for sure. Hat, an ordinary miner's hat with strange pattern on it. What are you looking at? Don't touch his hair. That was like a don't touch his hair. Necklace. No? Okay. Bracelet. Ooh, that was a don't. I don't think I can do much with his inner world here. Maybe I'm not high enough. Okay. E, synchronization rate. Let's go back to F. Change view mode up and down. Oh, this. Like switches his head. Okay, how do I get out of here? Close. It looks like unpretentious clothes at first glance, but do you have any problem with my dress? Oh, what do I say? Can't I just look at you? That's kind of cool clothes. Don't think you're gonna win me over by saying things like that. Oh, alertness decreased. Okay, we want him to be less alert, right? Alright, let's look at the belt buckle. Miner's satchel a bag attached to a kerosene lamp. What are you looking at? Alertness increased by 10. Where's the meter? I see inner 00. Here's the bracelet. I don't know if it's gonna let me. What are you doing? Take the sword quietly. What is this sword? I don't want to take it. Go and take the sword, but it might annoy him. I don't want to take the sword. Oh, he's hiding a scar. You see that? Don't stare at me. It's rude. Oh, oh no, no, no. No. When you take some offensive actions deep in the character's heart, the character will close his inner world. Therefore, when you interact in the inner world, please think twice. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't think I was that far. That is an interesting mechanic. Oh man, that made this game like 100 times more fun. Let's go poke at Juan's inner world. So yeah, you learn a lot about the character. Like, he definitely has a scar on his face. That's why he's hiding it. Great. Hi, what's wrong with you? Nothing? Maybe I can't while he's eating his lunch. Maybe I can't while he's in office hours. Who else do I have relationship with? Oh. Bag. It was me and then relationships. Lori. Caro. Sumo. Wallace. And Hart. Maybe Caro? Map. X. Caro is down here. He's not at his thing. He's by the goddess statue. Okay. Where am I? I'm up at the hospital. Might as well just run to the goddess statue. It's just a straight shot south. Man, it makes me want to like get into everybody's inner world. Okay. Caro, where are you? Map X. Right here. He's on the move, isn't he? He's across the street from the... He's like right here next to the makers. Map. Okay, he's one over. Be walking back to his shop. Oh wait, he's actually over. His shop's right here. He's not there. Are you on the move, Caro? Where are you? Oh, that's Sakuna? Yeah. Sakona. Okay. Oh, here's Caro. Great, great, great. Ah, maybe I can only like do one person a day or something like that. That was wild. I don't know what he likes. I should start gifting him stuff. Alright, let's head back to our farm. It's like all nice and cleared out back here. Okay, so we have switch. We can do 2 more with flax. Okay, so C, switch back to our kettle. See, the rainbow pops up. Ooh, that one turns silver. Great. I'm just gonna go to bed here. The exploration phase is over, so now I'm just kind of like... I want to actually like really check out these mechanics. So farming. Oh, I didn't sell any of my crops. I have this gold turnip in my bag that sells for 1,000. Oh, cutscene? Mod? Ah! I just came to the farm to take a casual look. It's a habit of mine. Is the farm prettier than me? Weird. Let me watch it with you. Anything worth to see? Doesn't look good now. It's not. I just started working on it. Once upon a time, there were other people living on the farm. Betty, Uncle Bisman, the Jamie sisters, the Harrisons, and Christy. They all left here, leaving only these empty houses. I often wonder if they will come back one day, so when I'm free, I'll come to the farm. Yes, yes. I remember Uncle Bisman had a work table. Oh, right, I do remember that we could get a work table on our farm. He would use it to make small items such as fences and street lamps to decorate the farm. Maybe this table is still in the house? Let's go and have a look. Uh-huh, it's still here. First, move it to the sun. It looks as if it can be used. Just wipe the dust off. Cat, this work table is one of the legacies left by the farm. So I think I'll leave this to you. After all, you are the owner of the farm now. After obtaining the work table, select a place to place it. The work table can consume materials to make various props. Well, hello. Okay, Amy. Ooh. Butterfly flower workshop? White peony seeds, red peony seeds. Excuse me, I don't know if you're interested in growing flowers. I opened a flower shop in the town. If you are interested, you can come to me in the garden next to the church. The seeds of these flowers are a gift for you. Putting butterfly flowers next to them may produce flowers of unexpected colors. Oh, okay, so this is what that is. Butterfly flowers can be made through the work table. Putting butterfly flowers in the flower field of the farm can make the same kind of flowers in the surrounding 7x7 land piece to cross-breeding. Oh, okay. Putting flowers in the flower field of the farm can make the same kind of flowers in the surrounding 7x7 land piece to crossbreeding. I think the translation might be a little off there. I'm not really sure. Alright, so let's get out of here. Flower field. Do we have a designated flower field? No, that's rock pile. Grove. Is there a designated flower field? I mean, that's the Lost Flower Hill. I don't think that's it. Have I been up here? Can I go up there? No, it looks like there's a wall here. Invisible wall. Invisible wall, but there's like a whole like pathway. Maybe at a later time it'll open up or something. Or not. Okay. I'm not sure where this flower field is, but I think we can go ahead and plant these. Got a lot to water. Are these ready to pick? No. Okay, I'm gonna switch. So we'll do 2 with the butterfly thing in the center. There they are. Oh, I see. So the 7 by 7 around it, it'll crossbreed. Interesting. So you basically use this to make a flower field. I'm just gonna leave it right here. Oh, something had a rainbow over it. Did I miss watering 2 of them? Or 4 of them? These look fully grown. What if I need to use the scythe on these? Oh, okay. They're not ready. Wow, I'm going over time again. I mean, this game is great. I really enjoy this game. I know it's a demo, but I might move it to its own playlist and just keep going with it. I don't think I can save it. The game is... I've just left it up this whole time, even when I take breaks. So, yeah. Maybe we'll continue. I really want to play with that inner world mechanic. It looks so good. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.